All right, Earth signs. I'm going to do a love reading today for the next week for you, your person, and the connection. All right, as it's a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does for you, however, I will be doing an extended based on the connection itself, and it's probably worth looking at because it does give a lot more around where this is going. And just a reminder to subscribe so that you get notification of my readings. I'm taking personal readings now with the information below, and I'm doing general readings, soulmate, and prosperity. So yeah, if you subscribe, then you'll get notification. All right. Whoops, what am I doing here? Okay, these are your energies. These are the energies of your person. All right, Earth sign. And this is the energy of the connection between you. All right, I'm using the Llewellyn deck here, and I'll be doing some clarification with it, and also with the Wisdom of Avalon. All right, so we've got the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Wands as your energy. Now, this is not a male or a female gender specific reading. Rather, it's about the energies that are within, each person. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands, we've got kind of on the feminine energy side, really on the path, really feeling, very grounded and yet passionate at the same time. Really ready for love. We've got the Ace of Cups showing up here. So you're bringing a lot to the connection. It's like your heart is overflowing. So I think it's been probably held back, and now it's moved into that passion again with the Queen of Wands showing up. So it's a passionate, and it's like an awakening, and it's like a path, really being where you can kind of share love and share passion. And the Empress showing up too, so that quality of new beginnings, giving birth to all kinds of possibilities in terms of creativity and passion, bringing a lot into this connection that way. And kind of a vision of where this could go, a vision of the future. So intuitively being guided into where this belongs in the world. And then we'll take a look at the connection over here. So definitely looking for where to commit, looking for where to go, looking for who to be with, looking for what the next step is, kind of thing, now that you feel ready for love again, and ready to kind of commit and build something long term. So having put behind you a lot of pain from the past, and kind of really contemplating. So even though the readiness is here, I don't see a lot of really fast movement going on. So I feel like you're moving towards the connection, but you're moving towards it in a very intuitive kind of, an intuitive way. So not slow, not fast, but intuitively being drawn to it. Because the readiness is here with the Three of Swords in the past, and still contemplating how to bring passion into this connection, how to bring passion with this person into the next stage of the relationship. With the Five of Wands, a lot of kind of struggling, not in a major way, but struggling to kind of figure out what you want to build, and what that looks like, what marriage looks like, what connection looks like, what partnership looks like, what unity looks like. So still kind of playing around with some possibilities and some ways of how that could translate into life. Okay, then for their reading, we've got the Moon. So kind of learning a lot about themselves, doing a lot of really deep introspective searching, and then holding their position and waiting, and then moving forward as they kind of grow, and as the things get revealed to them. A lot of secrets being revealed to them, a lot of things they didn't know in the past. Really doing a lot of soul searching to be on their path to overcome their own past history, their own pain, their own betrayals, that were happened to them, probably from them. That's why they're really trying to light up their own path now, because I think in the past they kind of went into a place of peril and got really hurt, and so they're very careful now to line up their path with who they are. The Queen of Pentacles showing up here along with the Fool. So kind of knowing that this is the next stage of their life unfolding for them, and they are ready and they want to do it in a very grounded way, but they want to sustain their true feminine nature, whether they're male or female, which is around creativity, around heart-centeredness, around building prosperity from that place, building prosperity and building the future from a solid grounding, but from a place of being able to express themselves creatively. And this is a rebirth. They're going through a rebirth and assessing the past, seeing a vision of the future, making some moves towards a place where that future can flourish and grow, and moving away from conflict and away from a past where they got betrayed and hurt. And I'm not sure that was just in a relationship. That could have been in life, period, because it looks like, as I said, they were kind of in a perilous world, in a perilous situation there. And now that, they've kind of, outgrown it, for lack of a better word, came out of it, take a look at it, and, moved on with the Judgment card showing up here. So assessing it, taking the value from it, and taking what they learned and then moving that into the new vision, which is where the connection's now coming from. So the connection, I've got the Hierophant showing up here with the Seven of Pentacles. So really the connection is about building something very solid, manifesting it in a material way together on, in your lives, based on the connection between the two of you. So wanting marriage, wanting commitment, wanting to build that, wanting to keep building success in your life, but wanting to do it together in a reciprocal way so that they're equal partners. A lot of healing can take place between that kind of connection, because neither one of them is kind of like the wounded warrior, right? They're both coming from a place of having gone through a lot in life and, gone through a lot, period, but offering their cup to each other, right? Holding their own cup, but sharing it with each other. And a sacred connection that's created here somewhere in the universe, somewhere in, from a spiritual place, and not just from themselves. And that's where I see this connection. It's kind of ethereal, and therefore a lot of healing, and it's kind of being guided by the stars. The universe itself is taking a hand in this. And so it's moving along very, slowly, as learning takes place and as grounding takes place and as strategies and logic and new ways of working things in a practical way happen, and regaining the balance between the material and the emotional well-being of the relationship, and new opportunities for learning and opportunities for abundance already coming into the connection through intuition and celebrating different perspective, very different perspective now. There's been a real shift here, a transformation that's happened in this connection. I can see that because we've got the Hangman showing up and the High Priestess along with the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of awareness, a lot of knowledge that's coming into this next stage, which we've got the Fool here. So a lot of growth. We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Fool, so taking those that development and growth into the connection. All right, I'm just going to draw some cards from the Wisdom of Avalon now, and we've got the High Priestess again, which we have here, and we've got the Wasp. So overcoming things like anger, retaliation, and jealousy, which are kind of the lower vibrational levels, with the High Priestess, with the intuition, with the understanding and new knowledge that came in. So I think this represents the past, where we've got the broken heart and the Ten of Swords showing up, and then we've got the High Priestess over it, and we've got love over it. So celebrating love over the lower vibrational fears that can sneak in there. And I don't see any evidence of that here anymore, because I see where, except, as I say, it can sneak in anywhere. So just being aware of it, all right? Okay, I will be doing an extended, and we'll take a look at where the connection itself is going. And other than that, I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to leave it there for you, Earth signs.